Good evening, man. Many face. Couple of things, man, I want to discuss, man. We're gonna start with sports, man. This LeBron shit. As I said in a short earlier today, his fans make it so hard to root for him, and be like, you know what? It was, what I'm saying, he cooking right now. He playing good ball. You want to give him his props, but the fans this shit is going crazy, man. And they trolling niggas now. Now it's, I don't want to hear it. The GOAT debate is over because they up 3-0 against Houston. A team without Kevin Durant, without VanVleet, even though the Lakers don't have Luka and Austin Reeves. And see, this is the context that they always want to leave out. Yeah, they don't have their two best players either, but they had a big three pretty much with Reeves, LeBron, and Luka. That's 60 points gone, right? You still got Marcus Smart. You still got DeAndre Ayton. So you still have majority of the nucleus. Whereas when you look at the Rockets, I told y'all when they got Durant that they shouldn't have did that trade. That was a bad trade, man. And only time will tell, man. But it was a bad trade. So now this guy Durant, he's not playing. All of a sudden he's hurt. He's not playing. He played game 2. Well, he was pretty much ineffective. 9 turnovers. You have no playmaker out there for Houston. So the series is tailor-made from the win. Even if Durant plays, I think it would have been at least a 6-7 game series. Or I at least think that, but I definitely think the Lakers would have still had an advantage because all they have, Houston really is Şengün. Everybody else is a bunch of role players, man. Like, just a bunch of hustlers, man. Like, they're not gonna, they got like mostly hustle players out there. They don't really have nobody that can create. So you had Durant out there. He got 9-10 turnovers that one game he did play, but he's not a player that creates for others. He's a scorer. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not a playmaker. You know what I'm saying? So, his legacy is like, I didn't even play. He gonna say he didn't play, but it's like, fam, his legacy should be tarnished. But to say that LeBron is doing something great because Reeves and Luka's out and he's getting ready to sweep Houston, that's amazing, right? And he is balling. But that doesn't put him past Mike, man. And that's the frustrating part about this. How does that put him past Mike? And then all they're using is he's 41. Look what he's doing at 41. Look, he never fell off. And okay, right? He's played. So if he never fell off, why he only got 4 championships? Why hasn't he been back to the finals? It would be an amazing feat, right? And this about to say niggas get caught up in a moment too much. If he get past OKC, gets past San Antonio, wins the championship, then you can say, now let's have this GOAT debate. You know what I'm saying? Now we can have a debate about who's the best. But how you having a debate? He ain't even finished the series yet. But on top of that, how you having a debate? He didn't win anything. He's 41. It's all they champion something and use it as an excuse at the same time. Like, I don't get it, man. When Jordan came back, they forget, right? Like, Jordan retired, right? 9-2, 9-3. He came back. He was a little rusty. They got to the NBA Eastern Conference Finals. They lose. Next year they 72-10. They win the championship in dominant fashion. He comes back. I think he won like 69 games, something like that. They win the championship again, and they win again. Then he retires for another 3 years, and he comes back. So these lapses of time, right? And then he had his team, I think, in the 5th seed or something like that. I know he had Washington balling at one point. Then he started catching injury plays, and you know, they ended up not having a good season. Came back the next year, and they struggled. You know, this is a Michael Jordan who's 39, 40, dealing with all kind of knee problems and all kind of knick-knack and injuries. And he was still able to go out there and give you 20-something a game. You know, but his impact on the game wasn't the same. When we look at LeBron has played consistently for 23 years. Or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, so he's been consistently balling for almost 23 years. You know, and he's been playing at a high level, right? So, you know, I'm giving him his props that he's played at a high level. He probably, if you took away Luka and Austin Reeves, LeBron would probably still be averaging in the high 20s. Because he's a stat man. But his team probably wouldn't have made the playoffs. You know what I mean? So, you know, because they were struggling when he was playing, you know, without Luka on the floor. But this caught up in the moment shit started to say he's better than Jordan and all that. It's like, why is it so important to erase Jordan? I think they want to erase Jordan because they hate people like me who praise the older players and praise the players that are not in this generation. They feel like we're a bunch of haters. All we care about is the old guys. We don't give these new guys no props. Nah, I watched Stephen Castle, and I told niggas last year, Stephen Castle's a problem, man. And San Antonio got a little young squad out there. They just focusing on Victor Wembanyama, but them niggas got a mob over there, man, on the low. Like, I also recognize SGA, man. I saw this kid can ball, man. And sure enough, you know what I'm saying, they won the championship last year. And man, Edwards, I'm like, all right, we're going somewhere. So it's not like, you know, John Moran, he was one of my favorite players till he started bugging. You know what I mean? Like, so Williamson, he didn't pan out. You know, he's still a good player, but he's not winning. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, there's talent in the NBA, and no one is saying these guys aren't good players or great players, but you can't just jump them ahead of and put them at the greatest of all time. Like, you know what I'm saying? This LeBron shit, it's like these guys, they want to erase our era so bad, man. And it's like, wow, man. You know, it's like I'm starting to really believe in that the MK Ultra shit is for real. Like, they using this shit, man, because it's like some of these people are brainwashed, man. And it's like, fam, you're not dealing with reality, man. You're not. Even with Canelo fans, man. You know, Canelo fans, you know, they weren't as bad as LeBron fans. I'm not even gonna go with Canelo. But, you know, like this shit is like a cult, like a trance, man. Like, yo, fan, let it go, man. They won't, though. They won't. So now, because they are 3-0 against a team, a depleted Houston team, right?